Hi guys, welcome back to Movie Chat and more. And if you're here for the very first time, welcome. We are live. This is impromptu, as many of my streams are. Tomorrow night, UK time, 10:30 p.m. We will be watching I Know What You Did Last Summer. And it's the first ever. I'm so excited about this. It's the first ever live watch along here at Movie Chat and more. 10:30 p.m. UK time. Hopefully you guys can tune in and we'll watch I Know What You Did Last Summer together. You won't be able to hear it on my stream. You won't be able to see it on my stream. Copyright and all that. So grab your DVD, grab your Blu-ray, on demand, YouTube, and we'll all watch I Know What You Did Last Summer together tomorrow at 10:30 p.m. UK time. It's going to be a blast. I'm looking forward to it. This is very impromptu, like I say. I'm not expecting many of you guys to show up. I do a lot of these. Probably after tomorrow, maybe I'll slow it down and schedule more of these live chats. But every now and then I'm gonna pop on and do an impromptu, a very much impromptu live chat. Whether or not it stays up on the channel, that's pretty much up to you guys and how many people join the live chat. At the moment, I don't think. Yep. At the moment, it's just me. This happened last night. I did several live streams last night, and it took a while for anybody to join the stream. But that's fine. That's totally fine. I think out of all, I think 5 streams I attempted to do, or I did. I think 2. I think I left 2 up on my channel. Feel free to check them out. Yep, we can talk about movies. We can talk about music. We can talk about Halloween, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Child's Play. We can talk about I Know What You Did Last Summer. But this will not be like last night's streams. Where eventually some of you guys, so-called of you, to join the live stream. I'm not going to be trying again and again and again. Not tonight. Give it 20 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes. If nobody joins this stream, I'll take it down from my channel, and then we can just look forward to tomorrow's I Know What You Did Last Summer. And that will be, like I say, and like I've said many times, probably too many times, that will be the first ever live watch along here at Movie Chat and more. Yep. Very quiet here at the moment. Well, it can't be more quieter than this because I am the only person in the live chat. So I might as well take advantage of that, right? And just say hi. You know? There you go. Maybe chat and more says hi. Now, I'm starting to think that maybe the live streams are coming through too thick and fast. So yeah, definitely after tomorrow's live stream, which is scheduled, it's up on my channel. It's right up there. Once we watch I Know What You Did Last Summer together, I will probably slow down a little bit. Yeah, a little bit on the live streams. But I love to pop on and see if any of you guys want to chat. Entertainment, mostly movies, obviously. No politics, music, entertainment. But we'll see. We are 6 minutes and 33 seconds in, and no one has joined the chat yet. This reminds me of last night. But last night, I carried on coming back to see if I had any of you guys would join the live chat. And some of you did, and I really appreciate it. Today, what I did, I went back to my YouTube settings just to see, just in case I accidentally altered something. And luckily enough, the settings I have on my YouTube are exactly the same as they were a week ago. And about a week ago, if I'm not mistaken, is when we did the movie chat and more movie quiz, which was more popular than I ever dreamed it would ever be. And you guys, I have you guys to thank for that. I think somebody else has joined the stream. Thank you very much, whoever you are. Feel free to say hi in the comment section. Got a thumbs up? Thumbs up to you. What about a movie quiz? We could do that. Carlisle 195. Oh, Carlisle legend 195. Welcome back. Hey man, have you watched Law Abiding Citizen yet? I wrote that down, and I did. I haven't seen the movie yet. I even wrote your name. See it? Law Abiding Citizen, Carlisle 195. It's on the list, my friend. It is on the list. I have to get round to it. It's on the list. Carlisle 195. Nice one. You will enjoy it. I hope so. What's the gist of that movie? It sounds like a cop movie, a legal movie. Carlisle 195. What's the gist of Law Abiding Citizen? If you don't mind me asking. Is there anybody in the movie that I would know? Yes, it's written down. It's on the list, along with many DVDs and Blu-rays that I haven't even watched yet. Such as being a massive Sylvester Stallone fan, I had Escape Room. No, Escape Plan on my list, and The Expendables. I still haven't seen The Expendables, and I've had both of those movies on DVD for a long time. Pardon me. Okay, Carlisle 195. It's a guy that gets vengeance on the corrupt law system for his family. Jared Butler. Jared Butler? Jared. Is that Jared Butler? It's a guy that gets vengeance on the corrupt law system for his family. Gerard Butler is the main guy in it. Yeah, Gerard Butler. I will check it out. Maybe it's on Sky TV on demand for free. I mean, if I can watch it for free, who's going to pay 15 quid, 15 pounds, $15 to watch a movie when you can watch it for free? But it sounds good, and thanks for the recommendation, Carlisle 105. It sounds good. Yeah, the corrupt law system for his family. Yeah, it sounds cool. Okay, Carlisle 195. Let's see if more people join the chat. I got a funny feeling they will. I'm optimistic that way. Actually, no, I'm not optimistic at all. But 2020 will do that for you. But we'll see. Carlisle 105 says, yeah, you can watch it on Sky. It's always on. All right. Oh, cool. I'll just type it in. I'll type it in and watch it for free. Wonderful. Sounds good to me. Someone new to the chat. Thank you. Ant. Can you show us your giant fat hog? I'm not even sure what the fuck you're talking about, Ant. Carlisle 195. But the way he does it will blow your mind. It sounds to me kind of like a Death Wish movie. I could be wrong. Death Wish combined with the Liam Neeson movies. What were they called again? Taken? Yeah, Taken. It sounds like they've taken Death Wish and taken, no pun intended, Death Wish, Taken, maybe a little bit of John Wick, and put them all together. Okay, that waste of space is gone. For now. Carlisle 195. Yes, sort of, but better. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me, Carlisle 105. Carlisle 105, are you from the UK? Yes, I am. But I do get it. If you thought I was from USA or somewhere else, I do get, or Scotland or Ireland. I've had them all. I'm, am I Scottish, Irish? Am I from the Southern Island? Yeah, I've had. Uh, how long did you? I've even had this. How long did you spend in America? Were you born in America? I've had it all. Carlisle 105. Just you have no location stamp on your page. Yeah, I don't think there's any need for me to do that at the moment. I'm from I'm from Carlisle. Well, that makes sense. What's it like in Carlisle? I'm gonna sound very ignorant here, okay? Pardon me in advance. Carlisle is in Scotland, is it not? I think Carlisle, Scotland? Please excuse my ignorance if it's not. I think, yeah, Carlisle. I think it's in Scotland, but I could be wrong. Carlisle 105. It's brilliant. I love it. Oh, it's the last English city. Okay. So it's not, Carlisle's not in Scotland. Carlisle 105. Thank you, ma'am. It's 11 miles from the Scottish borders. The last English city. Yeah. Yeah, I see where you're coming from now, Carlisle. It rang a bell with being part of Scotland, but it's so close to Scotland. Yeah. Thanks for clearing it up. Clearing that up for me. Carlisle 105 says, we get that a lot. No, it's in England. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like I said, I sorry about that, man, but yeah, the Lake District. Okay, the Lake District. Carlisle is in the Lake District, or the Lake District is in Carlisle. It's got to be one or the other, I'd have thought. Carlisle 195. What's your movie knowledge like, if I may ask? What if you were to rate your movie knowledge on a scale from 1 to 10? What would you give yourself? What would you rate yourself when it comes to movie knowledge? Carlisle 195. Yeah, Carlisle is the gateway to the Lake District. Okay, sounds cool. I've never been to the Lake District, but wow, it sounds cool. The Lake District, especially at Christmas time. Obviously, since the apocalypse, um, the Lake District is not going to be the Lake District as we know it. Carlisle 105. I would say 8. That's cool, my man. I would say 8. I've watched all of the movies. All of the movies? You've seen every movie that's ever been fucking made? you, you've seen every movie that's ever been made. I'm joking. Okay, number 8. Okay, okay. Okay, let's throw a little quiz out on you. And let's just say, for argument's sake, wait a sec, Carlisle 105. I live I live in the wilderness, so I have a lot of time for movies. Not everyone it a lot. Okay. Okay. Well, let's start nice and easy. Let's start nice and easy then. Who played Michael Myers for the majority of the movie Halloween 1978? For the majority of the movie, Carlisle 105. Who played the Shape? I don't think you're going to have to Google this. Carlisle 105. They was the spell check. My bad. No problem, my friend. No problem at all. It's fine. But who played the Shape? Who played Michael Myers in the majority of the filming of the original Halloween 1978? You're not going to need to Google this. Carlisle 105. Yep. Was it Nick Castle? It was Nick Castle. Well done, Carlisle 105. Okay, who are you up for this, Carlisle? I don't want to carry on if you're not in the mood for a quiz. It's the last thing I want to do. But if you're in the mood for a couple of quiz questions when it comes to movies, I'm more than happy to oblige. So let me know in the chat. Go for it. Go for it. Cool. Okay. Who played for the majority, I think all of the movies, who played Jason Voorhees in Friday the 13th Part 7, Part 8, Jason Goes to Hell, and Jason X? Who played Jason in those movies? I don't think this is gonna take too long. If you got Nick Castle, you're gonna get this. But I'm easing you in, Carlisle 195. The questions will get a little bit tougher. And hopefully more people will join the chat and we can all have a brilliant quiz as we did last week. We had 3 of them. Okay, Carlisle 105. Ari Lyman. I know who that is. That's the kid that jumped out of the water, isn't it? In the original. The 1980 classic Friday the 13th. No. Who played? Maybe I wasn't clear. Who played? Maybe I said original Jason. No, Ari Lyman. I had to Google that one. You haven't got to Google it. Who was it? Kane Hodder. It was Kane Hodder. Kane Hodder played Jason in Part 7, Part 8, Part 9, which was Jason Goes to Hell, and Jason X. Ari Lyman was the kid that jumped out of the water at the end of the original movie from 1980. You don't need Google, come on. OMG, I knew that. Yeah, I think there could have been some kind of miscommunication from my end when I asked the question, because there's no way you would have said Ari Lyman. I can already tell you're more movie educated than that. It's so frustrating when people join the room and then just disappear. Carlisle 195. I knew it was him as he had a good Jason mask made for him. I'd hope so. I mean, yeah, from part 7, the mask was a little bit torn up and messed up. In part 8, it looked perfect. In Jason Goes to Hell, it was squashed into his face. And in part 10, well, less said. In Jason X, less said about that movie, the better. Okay, yeah. Carlisle 105, solid gold mask for his wall. He had that made. Have you ever seen a show called Hardcore Pawn? Pawn. Pawn. Kane Hodder showed up, and he had this. He was going to some kind of convention, and Kane Hodder wanted this Jason mask made for him, a necklace, and that was, I think, solid gold. It could have been gold plated. That's the one I thought you meant, Carlisle 195. But a life-size gold Jason mask for his wall? Christ, can you imagine how cool that must look? That must look awesome. Carlisle 195 says, yes, that is who got the make. Yeah, the make for him. He ended up getting one for himself made. Do you mean the one from Hardcore? Or do you mean the one that we haven't seen, or at least I haven't seen it? A life-size Jason mask? Because that sounds cool. I have not seen that. Carlisle 105. Yeah, they did it for him. Are we talking about the Gold family? The necklace? Okay. It's not on the show, just a small one is. Oh, so the Golds had a bigger one made for him. Well, yeah, I mean, Seth Gold is a massive fan of the Jason movies, so yeah, I'm not surprised by that. Wow, that must have cost a fortune. That must have cost a lot of money. But yeah, I never knew they made a life-size one for him. Why did they not broadcast that? I would love to have seen that. I would love to have seen the way they did that. A life-size Jason mask for Kane Hodder. Okay, Carlisle 195, and anybody watching after the fact, and anybody who wants to join the chat. What about another? Okay, yeah, I bet it. Yeah, expensive. Wow. Yeah. All right. Considering we're talking about Kane Hodder, in which movie, which had nothing to do with the Friday the 13th franchise, did Kane Hodder play a security guard? It was not, like I said, it's nothing to do with the Jason movies. In which movie did Kane Hodder play a security guard? And it is a horror movie. Do you know that, Carlisle 195? Or will somebody else join the chat and jump on that question? It is a horror movie. Carlisle 105. Yeah, yeah. In which movie did Kane Hodder? Oh, wait. How long have you been filming for YouTube, and are you enjoying it? I great. Thank you. Great question, Carlisle 105. I started in 2018, long before the apocalypse. Uh, uh, yeah. I started doing videos, but they took so long to upload. I'm talking about like a 20-minute video would take 4 fucking hours to upload. And it put me off. But I carried on, I carried on. I suddenly got an influx of subscribers, which I am very, very thankful for. It took so long to upload a video, and that's why if you go back on my channel and have a look, you'll see there's quite a big gap in between videos, like one video to the next one, to the next one, to the next one. When I realized I could go live, I went live. I did not know live videos went straight up onto the channel, straight up, like straight away. Just boom, no uploading, no nothing, they're there. When I discovered that within the last, I think it was about 3 weeks ago, about 3 weeks, Carlisle. Yeah, about 3 weeks ago, I thought, okay, I'm going to be on a lot more because there's no uploading involved. And I love chatting with you guys about movies and entertainment. So yeah, it started in 2018 with very slow upload speed. I will do more standalone videos like that, but they take so long to upload, so long. So I prefer to do the live streams. Carlisle 105. Yeah, I've looked back on all your videos. Thank you. Since I found you 3 days ago. I appreciate that, Carlisle. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for doing that, man. Carlisle 105. Well, I, for one, enjoy the chat. Well, thank you. Because if we are now 33 minutes in, and if you wasn't here, this chat would have ended probably about 8 minutes ago. So thank you, Carlisle 105, for being here. And I've got a funny feeling that more people will enter the chat. I do have the scheduled video for I Know What You Did Last Summer. Carlisle 105. Oh, don't say that, man. Yeah, but it's true. Carlisle, if you weren't here, this chat would have ended almost 10 minutes ago. Because last night was an absolute fucking disaster. And I think I tried about 5 live streams, and only 2 of which, if memory serves me right, anyone joined in. So I deleted the other ones, and the other ones are on my channel. You went back and watched my other videos. That's so cool. That's so cool, Carlisle. Thank you so much for doing that. Carlisle 105, have you seen my YouTube channel? I have not, but I will check it out. You've been here before, I know that. You always ask great questions, great comments. I will check out your channel. Your avatar can't quite make out your avatar. Carlisle 105 is probably for the best. Well, you haven't got to say, you haven't got to tell me what your channel is all about. You're not obligated to do that. Not at all. It's because I've been on YouTube since it started. When did YouTube, was that 2007? Okay, the avatar. It's me next to a TP cooking. Okay. I can't quite make it out. But thank you for clearing that up. I appreciate it. Carlisle 105. I know what to ask. I know what to ask? Or do you mean I don't know what to ask? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Maybe I can throw out another quiz question. What about this one? What year was Rocky Balboa released? Don't Google it, Carlisle, or anybody watching after the fact. Don't Google it. Not Rocky, not the 1976 movie. Carlisle 105. I do know the best question to ask. Well, what year was Rocky Balboa released? Try not to Google it. You don't have to do that. You gave yourself, Carlisle 195, 8 out of 10. So you don't need to Google this. I do not. Carlisle 105, I do know the best question to ask. Unless you meant I do not know the best question to ask. I'm sorry, Carlisle. My bad. I don't know. 2006. Rocky Balboa, 2006? What? What? No way. Just kidding. Yes, it was. Rocky Balboa was released in 2006. Well done, Carlisle. Is that the newest one? It was the last one. So yeah, it was. After that, they did Creed and Creed 2, which I love. I love both of those movies. But as far as Rocky being a boxer, yeah, that was the last one. Carlisle 195, was that a remake? What, Rocky Balboa? No. But the way things are going these days, I can understand you asking that question because I enjoyed them all. Yeah, I'm a massive Rocky fan and a massive Creed fan. Was that a remake? No. The way things are going these days is you probably notice this yourself. I mean, with Halloween 2018, it was just called Halloween. The new Wrong Turn movie that's coming out, what is it, later this year, next year, is not called Wrong Turn Part whatever. It's just called Wrong Turn. They are making sequels these days without telling us what number they are up to because it begins to sound ridiculous. I mean, Wrong Turn must be up to like part 6 by now, part 6, part 7. So no, we're not going to call it Wrong Turn Part 7. We're just going to call it Wrong Turn. Halloween 2018 would have been Halloween 11. Oh, something like that. So yeah, that's a trend that's becoming a thing. Carlisle 105, amazing stories. Yeah, the Rocky movies. My favorite one is Rocky 2. Uh, I love the original from 1976. Rocky 4. Who doesn't love Rocky 4? Carlisle 105. That sucks. I watch the remakes, but I never enjoy them like the originals. Not many people do. I'm I'm a massive, massive fan of Fright Night. 1985 Fright Night. And they remade that. Uh, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. But like you say, Carlisle 105, when it comes to the originals, I'm so much a fan of the original Fright Night with Chris Sarandon and Amanda Beers and Roddy McDowell. Yeah, the remake of Fright Night was okay, but compared to the original from 1985, in my humble opinion, nah. The original Fright Night is the Fright Night. But they do rattle off these remakes these days. And like I say, Wrong Turn. It's not called Wrong Turn Part whatever, whatever, whatever. It's just called Wrong Turn. Carlisle 105. Do you live on your own there? And how have you been coping with the restrictions? No, I don't live on my own. I live with family. How have I been coping with the restrictions? Not very well. Not well at all. It's a whole new world. And it has been now for nearly a year. It's a whole new world. And no, to answer your question, Carlisle 195, I don't cope with this whole new world very well, by and large. I hate it. Absolutely hate it. Carlisle 105, do you get much trouble from trolls in your chats? Not yet, but somebody came in earlier on trying to be clever and funny. They're gone. At the moment, no, but in the future, probably. Won't bother me. I don't care about trolls. The thing is with trolls is trolls think we care. I don't care. I don't care about trolls. Carlisle 105. Yeah, I get what you mean. It's not good. Yeah, I mean, get me talking about COVID and what it means to the planet. I'm probably, if you want to think optimistic about it, I'm probably not the best person to talk to. I'm not optimistic. I know we have a vaccine now. We have several vaccines now, but there are so many questions yet unanswered. Carlisle 105. Wait till you get bigger. LOL. You need mods. Maybe one day. Carlisle 105. I love my trolls. They still watch. That's the thing with trolls. The thing with it's so funny. They think we care. They do. They actually do. The trolls think we give a shit. Okay, Carlisle, I have 30 months on my page. 30 months? Wow, you must get trolled a lot. 30 months. I'm not expecting this channel, movie chat, more. My name's Richard, by the way. I think I already said that. I'm not expecting movie chat and more to get that many subscribers. If that was to happen, I would have to not do as many live streams as I do at the moment, and maybe hire some people who are willing to be moderators on my channel. But I'm not expecting my channel to get that many subs, to be honest. If we do, we do. And it will be cool. But if that happens, then yes. And then, and only then, will I be asking for moderators on my channel. Carlisle 105 says, yes. Yes? Is it yes? Yeah? I have over 20 million views, almost 90,000 subs. Wow. Wow. Well, Carlisle, that's amazing, man. Well done to you. 20 million views, 90,000 subs. Incredible. Congratulations. Yeah, I thought the same, dude. The thing is, I guess, Carlisle, is you probably have a great setup. Yep. Your camera is probably a pro camera, great lighting, audio, brilliant. And that's why you get the subs you do. Not the only reason, obviously. You might have a great channel. But this is a webcam, as you can probably tell. And the audio is coming from these things down here. It's very basic, my friend. Carlisle 105. Yeah, it keeps me busy over 600 videos. I will check your channel out. No, I use my Carlisle 105. No, I use my iPhone for all my videos. You can get great video with iPhones. Your video and probably maybe even your audio is better than mine with an iPhone. Carlisle 105 says, "Don't make excuses. That's got nothing to do with it. I started on a free MP camera. MP3 camera. I'll give you, man. I mean, I wish you the best. I really mean that. I'll have to check out your channel, and I don't know what you know. I don't know what your channel's about, but congrats. Cinematic Addict has joined the room. Cinematic Addict, howdy to you, my friend. Thank you for joining the live chat. Very impromptu, but thank you, Cinematic Addict. Carla 105 says, yeah, Yeah, it was so bad. I look back and think so bad. Well, one day, maybe one day I'll win the lottery. Maybe one day I will win the lottery and I'll buy everything. The best cameras, the audio, everything. Carlisle 105. I'm an outdoor chef. I cook all meals on a campfire and I build primitive villages. Okay, guys, I'm still with you. Give me a sec. I'm still here. I'm still here, guys. Carlisle 105. I'm an outdoor chef. Cool. I cook all meals on a campfire, even cooler, and I build primitive villages. I'm not sure what you mean with primitive villages. Is that like an online game? Cinematic Addict. Hey, Cinematic Addict. I have noticed this in some of my live streams. Not many, thank God, not many. Cinematic Addict. Uh, can you see me? Can you hear me okay? If you can, yeah, I guess you can. Thanks. Carlisle 105, we see you. What's the stream like? Is the stream okay? Carlisle 105, like villages out sticks and clay. I find no, it's a real build. You do that for real? Wow, hats off to you, man. That is so cool. I couldn't even imagine even beginning to try something like that. So that's brilliant. That's fantastic. Cinematic Addict. I voted on your 20 vids. Thank you. And I can see and hear you fine. Thank you, Cinematic Addict. Thank you for saying that. Thank you for telling me. And thank you so much on voting. We will be watching I Know What You Did Last Summer. 10:30 p.m. UK time, Friday night. Bring the snacks, bring the popcorn, bring your own bottle. We are watching I Know What You Did Last Summer. It's a scheduled event on my channel, and we're going to have a blast. It's going to be cool. Okay, what do we have? We have Carlisle 195. It's good with no lagging. Yeah, every now and then. I noticed at the start, at the very beginning of some of my live streams, there's a lag that lasts maybe 30 seconds, maybe a minute, and we're normally fine. I've only done one video that was terrible when it comes to that. Apart from that, we're good. Carlisle 105 says, yeah, is that yeah? Yeah, I've been doing it for 16 years, 5 on YouTube. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's commitment. That's unreal. That's unreal. Cinematic Addict. I ain't doing shit, so I'll be joining. What, tomorrow night with I Know What You Did Last Summer? Look forward to seeing you there. Carlisle 105 says, ooh, I'm going to watch it in the woods. It's a horror movie. Why not? It's not a Jason movie. If it was a Camp Crystal Lake Friday the 13th movie, that would be the perfect place to watch it. If you're gonna watch Jaws, where would you rather watch Jaws? I would rather watch it on a boat. Cinematic Addict, Hook. Hook? We're not going to be watching Hook anytime soon here on Movie Chat More. Cinematic Addict says, I just watched I Know What You Did Last Summer. Yep. I loved it a lot more as a kid. 1997. Yeah. Yeah, I was 17 when that movie came out. So whether you want to call 17 a kid, being 40 years old, yeah, sometimes in a condescending manner, I don't mean to be condescending. When I hear the age 17, I naturally say kid, but it's not in a condescending manner at all. Carl, it's very funny. Carlisle 105. I'm a big boy. Ha ha ha. Cinematic Addict. Still not bad though. No? Carlisle 105. In an old broken rowing boat. What, Jaws? Yeah. Oh, that would be perfect. Perfect. Carlisle 105 says Hook was still a good film. It's not my kind of film, but if you enjoy it, Carlisle, that's what counts. Cinematic Addict. I was around 8. You were 8 years old when I Know What You Did Last Summer came out. Yeah, I was a little bit older than that. I was, yeah, I think 17. But we're watching it together, my friend. Tomorrow, 10:30 UK time. 10:30 UK time, PM. Cinematic Addict says Hook was good, but I said Hook because the killer was a yeah, because the killer has a fish hook on Last Summer. Yes, he does. Yep. I mean, considering the film is 1997, I think it's okay to say there's going to be spoilers in that movie. When we're when we're watching it together at the live chat, the comment section, I'm not going to put spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it, and if you haven't seen it since 1997, you're probably not going to watch it. So yeah, I'm not going to bother with spoiler alert. Carlisle 105. All my bad. What's your bad? What? Well, like, let me see. Let me have a look. Carlisle 105. I'm not sure what you mean, buddy. But if you're talking about Jaws, if you want to watch Jaws in a broken rowing boat, yeah, perfect. I love to watch Jaws in in that kind of environment. Never going to happen, but I love Jaws. I've seen Jaws on the big screen. There's a video on my channel. You've probably seen it. Maybe you haven't. It's all about Jaws, going to see Jaws on the big screen. And I made a video after that about the experience and how just how cool it was to have the opportunity to see Jaws on the big screen. It was Fantastic. Cinematic Addict says it could have been a lot bloodier. What? I know what you did. Could have been, but I'm not a massive fan of blood and guts. And I mean, when it comes to like Jason, Friday the 13th, Freddy, okay. But when it comes to a movie like I Know What You Did, it doesn't really need it. Cinematic Addict says, I just got Candyman out the $5 bin. Good for you. At Walmart. Will be my second time watching. I've seen Candyman. I'm not a big fan of Candyman. I put Candyman up with Hellraiser for me. Hellraiser, Candyman. I'm not a big fan of either franchises, but $5 can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Goodbye, my friend. Goodbye. Okay, yeah, Carlisle 195, Hellraiser. The Hellraiser films I remember watching when I was young. I saw the first one. I think I saw number 2 and then just stopped. I'm not a big Hellraiser fan. Cinematic Addict says Jaws is still terrifying. It is. I won't go past my ankles in the ocean. What, to this day? Cinematic Addict. Cinematic Addict, you're not the first person I've spoken to who feels the same way. And it is terrifying. Cinematic Addict says Hellraiser 1 is great, 2 is good. Maybe one day I'll go back and watch them again. I remember I watched Hellraiser when I was in my probably early teens, very early teens, and I didn't enjoy it. And then I watched number 2, didn't enjoy it. But maybe it's something I have to revisit at some point. Carlisle 105, yeah. Okay. Carlisle 105. I thought Lake Placid was just as good as Jaws. Lake Placid, yeah, that was directed by the same guy who directed Friday the 13th Part 2 and 3. What was his name? Help me out, guys, in the live chat. Lake Placid. Who directed Lake Placid? The crocodile movie, yeah. Crocodile, alligator. I think they're crocodiles or a crocodile. Who directed Lake Placid? It's the same guy who directed Friday the 13th Part 2 and 3. I can't think of the guy's name. I can't, in good conscience, I can't put Lake Placid up there with Jaws. Never. I like Lake Placid, but I fucking adore Jaws. I can't put the two movies in the same ring together. Because if you did, it would be a round 1 knockout to Jaws. Cinematic Addict says, the rest of the Hellraisers are awful, in my opinion. Not a big fan of sequels at all. Parana remake was good though. Parana remake was good though. Is that Paranormal Activity? Have they made a remake of Paranormal Activity already? When it comes, I'm not sure if that's the movie you're talking about, Cinematic Addict, but if it is, Piranha. I haven't seen the remake. I remember being a kid and enjoying the original Piranha. Carlisle 195, Steve Miner, thank you. Carlisle 105 C minor. Yep, directed Friday the 13th 1. No, sorry, Part 2, Part 3. And he directed Lake Placid, which I enjoy. I really enjoy. Lake Placid is one of those movies I don't watch enough. I don't watch it enough. I love the movie. I like the movie a lot, but I can't put it in the same ring as Jaws, because we are talking about a round one knockout to the 1975 Spielberg classic Jaws. But I like Lake Placid. It's funny talking about Lake Placid. I watched that movie when I was uploading one of my videos like a year ago, something like that, about a year ago. And because of my upload speed is so bad, I watched Lake Placid and was able to watch like 7 or 8 episodes of Friends or The Big Bang Theory or something until the video finally uploaded. But yeah, I like the movie. It's funny as well. It's funny. Lake Placid has got this. It's laced with humor. I love the humor. But yeah, Steve Miner it was. Cinematic Addict says best shark movie I've seen since Jaws is Shallows, but still nothing compares. Same with the first Jurassic Park. Yeah, I know what you mean. The Shallows, yeah. I like the Reef. I like the Reef. I like the Shallows. I think could have been better. I like the Reef. Um, I know it's a little bit off the path. My favorite shark movie, apart from Jaws and some of the sequels to Jaws, my favorite shark movie is probably Open Water. Like the first, like Jurassic Park. You haven't seen a dinosaur film that impressed you as much as Jurassic, but you've seen some you like. Yeah, with me, it's Jurassic Park, which was the first movie I ever saw at the cinema. I was 13 years old. I was a late bloomer when it comes to the cinema. Loved Jurassic Park. The Lost World, not overly impressed. Jurassic Park 3 was okay. The Lost World is not the Lost World. Jurassic World, I enjoyed a lot more than I thought I would. And the one after that, I haven't seen yet. But Jurassic World, loved it. I did. I didn't even expect to enjoy it, but I loved it. Carlisle 195 says the worst film I watched last week was Sharknado. Yeah. Haha. Can tell you're struggled with ideas. Oh, what with shark movies? Well, I love Open Water. I like The Reef. I wasn't a big fan of The Shallows. There is a movie, it's not a shark, it's a crocodile movie called Black Water. If you haven't seen Black Water, it's an Australian movie. It's very gritty. If you haven't seen Black Water, give it a go. Carlisle 105 says, can tell they struggle with ideas. Yeah, well, there's only so much you can do. Couldn't finish. Cinematic Addict says, couldn't finish Sharknado. I can't even begin to watch that. I've seen all the trailers I need to see. I'm not going to be watching Sharknado. Cinematic Addict says open water was good, but it's very limited with sharks, so I always forget that one, but it's creepy. Worst way to die. Well, yeah, I mean, there was some, yeah, as a shark movie, it is forgettable. I will give you that much, yeah. On the front cover of the DVD, there was some newspaper, the guys who give it like 3, 4, 5 stars. Jaws meets Blair Witch. And I really agree with that. Open water it very much is. Open water is like open water meets Blair Witch, and Blair Witch meets open water. When you say worst way to die, uh, being eaten by a shark, yeah, that's. I'm not going to argue with that one. Carlisle 105 says, I've seen Blackwater. You seen it? Did you enjoy it? I love Blackwater. Carlisle 105 says, Deep Blue was a good shark film. Why is that Deep? Yeah, Deep Blue. Is that the one with Samuel L. Jackson? I think it is. I wanted to enjoy it, I just couldn't. I prefer the Meg to Deep Blue. I wasn't a big fan of Deep Blue. I prefer the Meg. They're both ridiculous. Carlisle 105 says, I like it when the woman gets bitten in half and you can just see the legs twitching. It sounds like a cool scene. Sounds like a really cool scene. It's been so long since I've seen the movie. I don't remember that. But it sounds cool. Carlisle 105, the Meg was good too. Yeah, I enjoyed the Meg more than I thought I would. A lot more. I was like, oh, here we go. It's another CGI, which it is. Another CGI shark movie. It's gonna be crap. It's Jason Statham, yeah. It's just another vehicle for Jason Statham. I really enjoyed the Meg. More so than Deep Blue. Cinematic Addict says, dying in the water and possibly eaten by sharks just scares me. LOL. Well, it scares the shit out of me, man. It scares the shit out of me too. Because you're in the water, your kicks have little strength in the water, yeah. To fight off a shark. I just piss myself and hopefully will swim away. Well, don't kick too much. Cinematic Addict, don't kick too much. Because the shark will sense that and feel that, and they will eat your ass. Carlisle 105, what's that shirt on the wall behind you? Well, this one? That? Thank you, Carlisle 105. Great question. I appreciate you asking that, my friend. That shirt is a signed official Phil Taylor shirt. Phil Taylor, 16-time world dart champion, my favorite dart player of all time. He is retired. I'm a massive Phil Taylor fan, and that is the guy's shirt that he wore during a competition at some time. And that one there, that's Phil Taylor again. And to the there, that's a set of darts that he actually used during a tournament. Phil Taylor, massive Phil Taylor fan. Shame he retired, but I think he retired at the right time. Carlisle 195 says, the worst way to die for me. Where did we get to this? I mean, I love it, but it's funny. The worst way to die for me would be the death roll with a crocodile. Do you know what, Carlisle 195? When it comes to being bitten by a shark, where you probably just bleed to death, unless the shark bites your head off and then you're fucked. But yeah, if I had to pick one or the other, if I had to pick, I would rather go the shark. I would rather go that way because the death roll with a crocodile is long, drawn out. Whew, gives me bad goosebumps just thinking about it. Cinematic Addict. That death is creepy too. LOL. No death is fun or burning alive. how do how do we get to this? Carlisle 105. Oh, 16-time world champion. Indeed he was. Phil the Power Taylor. Cinematic Addict. Cool shirt, Richard. Oh, right. This one. Thank you very much, Cinematic Addict. I appreciate that. I've got a few of these shirts, these USA shirts. They're very comfortable. They're not cotton. It's like almost 100% polyester, but they're so comfortable, especially in the summertime. They're very loose. And this is the Eagle. Thanks, Cinematic Addict. Okay. Cinematic Addict says, just watched a Frozen horror film. They get stuck in the ski slopes and eaten by wolves. Really good movie cast. Is actually working with real wolves and shirt behind you, silly goose. Shirt behind you, silly goose. Which one? Shirt behind me. I haven't seen that film. Frozen horror film? They get stuck in these ski slopes and eaten by wolves. Really good movie cast. It's actually working with real wolves. That's always very brave. I haven't seen that. Sounds good though. Carlisle 195 says 214 professional torment. That's an epic shirt to have on your wall. 214 professional torment. That's an epic shirt to have on your wall. Guys, am I seeing something you're not? Cinematic Addict, but I like the one you're wearing also. What? Oh, wait, Phil Taylor. Carlisle 105 says, and you wonder how come people think you're American with an eagle on your top. Aha, yeah, well. I don't wonder. I used to, but I don't anymore because I've had it so many times. Whereabouts in the States are you from? I don't have it. I don't wonder anymore because I've had it so many times. I've never even been to America, so I'm used to it by now. Cinematic Addict in the frame. Okay, the Phil Taylor. The dart player. I'm with you now. I'm with you now. I thought you meant a shirt somewhere I can't see. I'm like, what are you seeing that I'm not seeing? Cinematic Addict says open water was real sharks too. They were. They couldn't pay me enough to be in that. I don't think they got paid much. No, it was an independent movie, I think. But yeah, I would not do that movie either. I haven't seen I I can't remember their names. The guy, the main leads in that movie, the guy and the girl. I can't remember their names, but I haven't seen them since. Maybe they actually did die making the movie. Carlisle 195 214 matches. I mean, it's the iPhone spell check. 214 matches. Okay, I think I'm with you now. Kyle Riles, welcome to the chat, Kyle. Thank you so much for joining the chat. Bro, how's life? How's life? Life sucks. But no, I'm okay. How are you, my friend? Yeah, life at the moment since the apocalypse, we get by, don't we? We get by. Cinematic Addict says, also, I watched a vid with Dave and Tony. They really were being rude, calling you names, and Tony threatening you. It's not cool. I'm not supporting two dudes and BS after that. Cinematic Addict, I really appreciate that to begin with. That's the first thing I want to say. Thank you. I don't remember Dave McRae calling me names. I do remember Tony Michael calling me names. I do, yeah. Yeah. I think I'm paraphrasing. I think Tony Michael called me a dick or something. And you could tell McRae wanted to settle all that down. But yeah. And we did. But yeah. Tony Michael at the time, I think, was going through a bad time. Tony Michael is never going to be my favorite YouTuber ever. But if you're not watching it anymore because of the Friday the 13th Part 5 feed, stream, whatever, yeah, and that's a show of loyalty, well then thank you. But what I will say, Cinematic Addict, what I will say to that is don't deprive yourself of that particular show because the show is cool. I think the show is cool. So if they ever do a movie, you want to watch it on live or you want to watch along after the fact, don't feel like you're betraying me if you want to watch along with one of episode of Two Dudes, because you won't be. It's fine. It's totally fine. But thank you. I appreciate the sentiment in that. I really do. Kyle Riles says, what happened with Two Dudes? Kyle Riles, easy way to answer that. Go back and watch, go back to Dave McRae's channel. Watch the episode Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning. You won't see my comments anymore because they were blocked. Thanks to, I think, Tony Michael. But Kyle, go back if you want to know the story and how that began. Go back and watch the episode Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning. I might have just said the final chapter. If I did, I'm sorry. But it is Friday the 13th, Part 5, 2 dudes and some bullshit. And you'll see. And, you know, after that video was after the fact, I left some comments in the comments section, which I took down because I realized I didn't want to get into it like that. I'm no keyboard warrior, you know? So I left a shitload of comments, derogatory comments toward Tony Michael, which I took down. It's not my style. Carlisle 105 says, yes, fill us in. What have we missed? If you mean the episode where Tony Michael was very, very unprofessional toward myself and my opinions, Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning on Dave McRae's channel. You'll see it under the 2 dudes and some bullshit playlist. You'll see it. Cinematic Addict. Tony was, but Dave wasn't standing up for you either. He was tiptoeing around your. Oh, anyways, I was never a fan of Tony. I still like. Is that like? I still like David. So yeah, McRae. I'm a massive McRae fan. Always have been. Probably always will be. But yeah, Cinematic Addict. When you say Dave was tiptoeing around, he was. He knew Tony Michael was in the wrong, acting and behaving the way he did. Dave knew. But what's McRae gonna do? Is he gonna get rid of me? Or, not necessarily get rid of me, or is he gonna just get rid of Tony Michael as a co-host to a very, very popular YouTube show? When push comes to shove, I'm the one who's going to be left out in the cold. So when it comes to McRae's decision on that, that's up to McRae. But I know why. Cinematic Addict says, anyways, this your live stream. So are you watching the Oscars this year? That's a great question, Cinematic Addict. I never miss the Oscars. But the thing is with the Oscars this year is what movies can possibly be nominated? What's been made? Is it going to be Tenet? Is it Tenet? Nominated for every Academy Award, and will it win every award? And the way it's going to be this year with the social distancing and there's not going to be a crowd, not for me. I never normally miss the Oscars, but this year, I'm not bothered. Carlisle says, "Why would Tony call you that?" Wow, Tony. Yeah. It's fine, Kyle. It's fine. The guy was in, I think, a bad place at the time, and he took it out on me. Kyle, I know I've said this before, but if you want to hear my side of the story, go back, Kyle Rouse, and watch Pamela Voorhees died in 1980 on my channel here at Movie Chat and More. And the Pamela Voorhees died in 1980 addendum. I explain it all there. I don't explain the argument between me and Tony, but I do explain my point, and I stand by my point. Daisy, some guilt. Sorry, Daisy. Hello, please connect to me. Not just yet, but thanks for the comment. Cinematic Addict. I'm so glad Joaquin Phoenix. Joaquin Phoenix. My apologies. I'm so glad Joaquin Phoenix won last year for Joker. Last year. Can't believe that was a year ago. I know, it's incredible. It's because of COVID, man. It's because of COVID. That's why it seems so long ago, because that was a different world, a different time, and now here we are. I think that's why it seems so long ago. Kyle Riles, will do, brother. Yeah, thank you, Kyle. That's the best way. That's the if I may, if you watch those two videos on my channel, Pamela Voorhees died in 1980, Pamela Voorhees died in 1980 addendum, and go back and watch the Two Dudes episode with Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning, you'll see my point. But thank you. The conspiracy trifecta is here. Hey, conspiracy. Hey, Richard. Hey, conspiracy. Welcome to the chat, my friend. Welcome to the chat. Always good to see you. Kyle Ryle says, was the Two Dudes episode from 8 months ago, part 5, right? It is. It is, Kyle. It is part 5. Friday the 13th, part 5, A New Beginning. And it was a long time ago. 8 months sounds about right. Cinematic Addict. I usually disagree with the Oscar winners. Usually Glenn Close still needs to win one. She's been worthy for it several times. I agree with that one. I'm not sure Glenn Close was even nominated for Fatal Attraction. If she was, as Best Actress, she should have won it. But I don't remember who was up against. If Glenn Close was nominated for that movie, I don't know who Glenn was up against. Conspiracy Trifecta says, I'm sorry you haven't been able to count on me recently. Oh, Conspiracy, don't worry about it, dude. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. You can't be here all the time. You know? Life is life. Life is life. YouTube is YouTube. All of you guys in the chat right now, including you, Conspiracy, including Carl Ryan, Cinematic Addict, everyone else in the chat earlier on, can't be here all the time. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Let me see. Just a sec, guys. I'm still here. I'm still here. Yep. Just making sure I haven't missed any questions. Yep. Carlisle 195. All of you guys are legendary to me just for being here. So if you're not here for a couple of streams or a few streams, it's fine. Don't worry about it. What do we have? Let's see. Am I up to date? I think I am. Yep. You have a conspiracy trifecta. Don't worry about it, man. Don't. Honestly, it's fine. Carl says, I've seen Dave respond to your comments in recent times, so it's nice to know he hasn't held a grudge. Dave McRae Dave McRae would not hold a grudge. I was in contact with McRae about that on somewhere, and he was reassuring me. McRae was reassuring me I have not been blocked. Only he can do that. Tony can't do that. But whenever I try to comment on a live stream, whether it be McRae Live or Two Dudes and Some Bullshit, I can't see my comment. So maybe Tony's got a little bit more power over those streams. Then again, than Dave thinks. But then again, like I say, McRae Live, I can't see myself. But I have been back with a different name. Don't ask me the name, people. Please don't ask me the name. Because I'm still a McRae fan. I love Dave McRae. Tony Michael, nothing against the guy. He was going through a bad time when all of that shit took place. Cinematic Addict says she was nominated for Fatal and The Wife. And Albert Nobbs and a few others. Albert Nobbs. Don't know that one. But she was nominated for Fatal Attraction. Well, at least she was nominated. At least she was nominated. Albert Nobbs for the Fatal and The Wife. Okay. The Conspiracy Trifecta says, I don't know if you saw my comment, but work has been taking over my life for the past few days. I saw the comment, Conspiracy. I did see it. Thank you for leaving it. In this day and age, post-apocalyptic times, any work you can get, suck it up. Suck it up, bro. Earn the money. It's so much more important, needless to say, than being here. Suck up the work, suck up the money, and yeah. Conspiracy Trifecta haven't had the time to stick around. Suck up the work, suck up the money, concentrate on what's important. And the money. Cinematic Addict, what's my name? LOL. What's my name? Muhammad Ali? I know Muhammad Ali used to say that. What's my name? What's my name? When he changed his name from Cassius Clay to Muhammad Ali. What's my name? I thought this popped into my head earlier on before I started the live stream. I haven't looked. Don't tell me what it is yet. I haven't looked down the list yet. What's my name? I told you I was bad at this. Is it Tyler? Is it Tyler? Cinematic Addict? I think it could be Tyler, but I'm probably wrong. My short-term memory is for shit these days. The Conspiracy Trifecta says you've been unbanned as movie Cinematic Addict. Yes, thank you. So it is Tyler. Cool. You've been unbanned. You've been unbanned, says the Conspiracy Trifecta. I wouldn't know. as movie chat and more, when the last time I tried to add a comment in a live stream on a McRae video was the first time I wanted to ever leave a super chat. And it was when Dave McRae and Bruce Dow were doing the marathon for It's Me, Billy. And I tried to leave a super chat. £5, I think. £2, £5, and it would not let me do it. So I think at that time, yes, I was still banned. But I do pop up every now and then in a McRae stream, Two Dudes stream as somebody else. But don't ask me, please don't ask me my name. It's not movie chat and more. Carlisle says, like a month ago, I seen you comment on the stream and Dave answered it. Like a month? Kyle, what video was that? Because it's been a long time since I've commented as movie chat and more on any Dave McRae stream. A month ago? When I noticed my comments were being blanked out on McRae videos, that's when I quit. Kyle, if you can embellish on that a little bit, my friend, I'd really appreciate it. A month ago? Cinematic Addict asks, who's your favorite actors and actress? My favorite actors? Oh, there's so many. The first one that comes to mind is Sylvester Stallone. I love Michael Douglas. I love Harrison Ford. I love Jeff Goldblum. I'm looking at movies and yeah, Stallone is probably my favorite actor of all time. I know a lot of people say the guy is a one-trick pony. Well, no, in my opinion, Stallone is not just Rocky and Rambo. Yeah, Jeff Goldblum, Harrison Ford, Michael Douglas, Will Smith. I like Will Smith. Kevin Bacon. Arnold Schwarzenegger. I like Arnie in some of his movies, not all of them. Who else do I love? Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd. There's quite a few actresses. Glenn Close, Michelle Pfeiffer. Favorite actresses. There's quite a few. Helen Hunt. I think Helen Hunt is fantastic. Tom Hanks, by the way, actors. If you want to talk about like actors, like actresses, Tom Hanks. Going back to Helen Hunt, like I say, awesome. I said Michelle Pfeiffer. Kathy Bates. I love Kathy Bates, especially in Titanic and Misery. There's quite a few. There's quite a few. I am looking at the DVDs at the moment. Actors again, Charlie Sheen. I'm a massive Charlie Sheen fan. There's quite a few. and probably quite a few I've missed. That's a great question. I love those kind of questions where it's wide open. Kyle says, I think it was a McCree live, yeah, live Q&A, or it's me bitty teaser walkthrough. Yeah, I don't think I've seen the walkthrough one. The Q&A, I think I saw. What, somebody mentioned movie chat and more? Somebody mentioned my channel in that? I'll have to go back. Thanks, Kyle, for bringing that to my attention. Yeah, maybe 2 months ago, definitely recently. Kyle, I can't appreciate it more. I will go back. I will watch the walkthrough with It's Me Bitty and McCrae live Q&A about 2 months ago. I'll go back. I will go back. But again, thank you for bringing that to my attention, Kyle. I really appreciate it, my friend. Cinematic Addict says, they're all good. I'm heading out. Have a good night. See you Friday. See you Friday. I know what you did last summer. We're all going to be watching it together. And it's going to be cool. It's going to be cool. Thank you for joining the chat while you could. And yes, definitely. See you Friday. The conspiracy trifecta says, all I remember is Tony mentioning that stream and saying he's grown a lot since then. Well, yeah, he was going apparently for a bad time during that time, 8 months ago, was it? Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen Tony Michael say anything about that particular night or show any kind of regret for the way he acted that night. But I did leave in the comment section to that video some very, very harsh messages, which I have since taken down. I took them down maybe a week later. Tony is Tony. Kyle says, no, I just vividly remember Dave saying movie chat and more and read your question and responded to it. I remember it because I've been subbed to you for 2 years now. Thank you, Carl. Thank you very much for being a loyal subscriber here at Movie Chat and More. Yeah, Dave did. If you mean in that stream, the Friday the 13th Part 5 New Beginning, yeah, he did. Quite a few times, McCrae did. He was cool. McCrae was cool about that. You could tell he was trying to calm Tony Michael down. And like I say, at the time, I was pretty pissed off because I know what I know. And no matter how many screenshots Tony Michael took that night, which I couldn't even see clearly on the live stream, would not make any difference. So if you go back and watch my videos, you may have already seen them. Pamela Voorhees died in 1980. Pamela Voorhees died in 1980. Addendum. You'll know where I'm coming from. Carl says, so whenever Dave reads your questions, I go, I know that guy. That's cool. Haha, yep. It was for sure recently. Well, I haven't been back there as movie chat more recently. But maybe somebody has gone in there and used my name. That could be it. Maybe somebody has gone into a McCrae chat and used maybe chat and more as a username. That's all I can think of. Because yeah, I do remember trying to get back in touch with Dave during live streams, and my name would not appear. I couldn't even leave a donation for It's Me, Billy. So yeah, maybe Kyle, maybe somebody has gone in there with my name. Not Richard, but maybe chat and more. Maybe somebody's done that. But that's not Dave's fault, is it really? Is it? Well, it's not. It's not Tony's fault either. But thank you for being a loyal subscriber. 2 years. Thank you so much, Carl. Carlisle195 says, that sucks big time. What? Yeah. I got, well, it does. I got in touch with Dave and asked him why my messages are gone, why I can't leave a comment. This was before the It's Me, Billy marathon, where I tried to leave some money. Not a lot, £4, £4 English pounds, I think. £2, £4, but it wouldn't let me. And that's because maybe chat and more, I think, has been banned on that channel. I asked Dave about that. He said he is the only one that can do that. And he has not done that. Anything I said that night would not warrant that kind of ban. But in all fairness, I haven't tried in a very long time to go back in as movie chat more. I haven't tried. And to be honest, even though I'll always be a big, well, hopefully always be a big McCrae fan, and I will tune in to it, Two Dudes quite a bit, it doesn't really bother me that much. Well, it doesn't really bother me at all. Carlisle195, their mods can do it too. Wouldn't surprise me. I mean, McCrae told me that he is the only one with the power to do that. He told me Tony Michael could not do that. He is the only one with the power to do that. But like I say, in all fairness, it's been a long time since I've tried to go back with this account and leave any kind of comment. Because these days, McCrae, as great as he is, it's more super chatville over there. Not taking anything away from McCrae, not taking anything away from Tony Michael. But over at Dave McCrae, it's super chatville. And apparently all the money goes back into the channel, and I have no reason to disbelieve that. No reason at all to disbelieve that. Carlisle195 says, he is talking rubbish. The mods can block and put you in a timeout. Yeah, Tony did that. Tony did do that on the night. Two. Yeah, okay. Let me start that one again. Carlisle105. He is talking rubbish. The mods can block and put you in a timeout too. I know this because my mods do it for me if they see a troll. See? And yeah, the first thing that comes to mind, Carlisle, when they see a troll, is McCrae. I had a few people during that stream calling me a troll, and I'm not a troll at all. And McCrae was the first person to jump to my defense. If I remember rightly, McCrae did say he's not a troll. Maybe chat more. He's not a troll. But yeah, you've got a big channel with a lot of subs. So yeah, maybe McCrae was just palming me off. I don't know. I would hate to think that. But maybe McCrae was just palming me off. It doesn't matter anyway, because I show up every now and then in McCrae Live and Two Dudes, but I'm not. My account, movie chat and more, is I haven't tried for quite a while to leave a comment or enter the live chat as movie chat and more. And I don't want to say my new name. I'm not being secretive about that, but I only use a different account for when I'm watching McCrae, because I don't want to be sitting here typing away as movie chat more, asking questions and leaving comments when no one can see them. It's not me being secretive. It's just it's a different account. The conspiracy trifecta says, yeah, I have to send super chats to get answers anymore. Yeah, it is super chatville. It is super chatville over there these days. Carlisle195 says, I like your chat better as you talk to the chat and not just people that pay. Carlisle195, thank you. Yeah, even if the day comes, and it may not, where I can you like my chat better. So it's so nice. Thank you. When they say the money goes back into the chat, I have no reason to disbelieve these guys. But I have no reason to believe them either. But you know, benefit of the doubt. Benefit of the doubt. But yeah, if I reached a certain point where I could accept super chats and take the money, I'm not sure what I would do. Yeah, I would try and buy a better camera. I would try and buy maybe something to make this. Maybe I would put it towards maybe a better internet connection, something like that. So yeah, if that time comes, the money would go back into the channel. And like I say, I have no reason to disbelieve people like Dave McRae when they say the money goes back into the channel. I don't have a reason to believe it either, but I would rather say yes, the money does go back into the channel. And if I ever get that far, if we ever get that far, because like I say, I'm the host, it's my channel, but it's not my show. It's not my show, it's your show. It's my channel, but it's your show. And if I ever got that far, the money would go straight back into the channel. Aurora, hey, Aurora. Thank you for joining the live chat. Really appreciate it. Carlisle 195 says it's not a lot of money. They only have 22,000. Yep, 22,000 in subs and the super chat. Google take half of it. Yeah, Google. Yeah, Google do take at least half of what McCray makes in super chat. Aurora says Alice. I love it. Alice Cooper. Massive Alice Cooper fan. My favorite Alice Cooper era was the 1980s. Aurora, am I pronouncing your name right? Hopefully I am. Have you got a favorite Alice Cooper song? I have a favorite Alice Cooper era, and that's the 1980s and very early 1990s. Thank you for spotting that. I wear it all the time now during these live streams. Thanks for joining the chat. Thank you. Thank you very much. Who am I? Elvis Presley? Thank you. All right, guys, we've been going for just over 2 hours. It's been a great chat. Aurora, not really, but I like metal rock music. Metal rock. I like rock. Some metal. Aurora says, sorry for my English. I'm understanding you perfectly. Don't apologize, it's fine. Metal rock, yeah. Metal rock. Rock. Bon Jovi is my favorite band of all time. John has been very political as of late. Whatever. Alice, obviously. I love a lot of the 1980s long hair, the big hair rock and roll bands like Def Leppard and Kiss. Yeah, I'm a big rock fan. Europe, I love Europe. Carlisle 195, I like Queen. I'm a massive Queen fan. I don't like everything they did, or everything they do, I should say. But I'm a massive fan of I Want It All. Another One Bites the Dust. There's so many. The Show Must Go On. I love that song by Queen. So many Queen songs I love. Radio Gaga. I love that song. What else? There's so many. There's so many classic Queen songs I love. What's the one in Cobra Kai? Actually, there were two. There was a Queen song in Cobra Kai season 1 and in Cobra Kai season 2, and no doubt season 3. But I haven't seen season 3 yet. The Show Must Go On was in Cobra Kai 2. Cobra Kai season 1, it was the last episode. I Want It All. I think I mentioned that one. I Want It All. I Want It Now. It's quite a few Queen songs I like. Aurora says, how about Guns N' Roses? I like some. I like some Guns N' Roses. You know, the tried and tested Guns N' Roses songs. Paradise City, probably my favorite. I know that sounds very cliche. November Rain. I like that song. I'm not a big fan of the video. I find the video a little bit depressing, but I love November Rain, the song. Carlisle 195 and a bit of Meatloaf. Yeah, I'm a big Meatloaf fan. Just over there, there's a bunch of CDs. And yeah, I've got at least 5, maybe 6 Meatloaf albums, CDs. My favorite Meatloaf song, if I had to pick just one, which is almost impossible, but if I had to pick my favorite Meatloaf song, it would probably be my favorite Meatloaf song, Rock and Roll Dreams. Yeah. Aurora says, welcome to the jungle, Sanaya Knees. Welcome to the jungle. I know, welcome to the jungle, Guns N' Roses. Yeah, brilliant song. Conspiracy Trifecta says, like Bat Out of Hell. I do. I love that song, but I like the version that's shorter. The one that goes on for 8-9 minutes gets a bit boring for me. I like the one they cut bits and bobs out of the song. Bat Out of Hell. If you're a Meatloaf fan, you're probably going to be a fan of Bat Out of Hell. The Conspiracy Trifecta says, Mike, you mean mine, I think? Yeah, mine, yep. Mine is obviously I Do Anything. Yeah, I Do Anything for Love, but I won't do that. Love that song. Love that song. Massive hit. If not Meatloaf's biggest hit. Aurora says, have you heard Type O Negative? I've heard of them. If I was to hear a song by Type O Negative, I would probably recognize it, but I couldn't name any songs from Type O Negative. But I have heard of them. Carlisle 195. Mine is The Monsters Loose. That, yeah. Cool. The Monsters Loose. That's a Meatloaf album, yeah. That's a Meatloaf album, and there's a song on the album called The Monster is on the Loose or something like that. I do own that. I do own that album. Great album. What's the other one Meatloaf did? Welcome to the Neighborhood? Something like that. I think it was called Welcome to the Neighborhood. I love that album. Love that CD. Belen the Hobbit. Hey, Belen the Hobbit is in the room. Thank you, Belen. Thank you, Belen the Hobbit, for joining the chat. We are 2 hours and 8 minutes into the chat. Thank you so much, man, for joining him. Really appreciate it. Carlisle 195. Yeah, it's a good song. I love it. Yep. Meatloaf. Monsters. Yeah, Monster on the Loose. Yeah, great. I think that's the name of the album too, but I could be wrong. It could be. That could be the Bat Out of Hell 3 album. Bat Out of Part 3. Bat Out of Hell Part 3. I could be wrong. But yeah, I know the song. Mr. Orange. Someone new to the chat. Mr. Orange. Welcome to the chat, Mr. Orange. Jeff Buckley fan. Remind me of a Jeff Buckley. That's a musician, yeah? Remind me of a Jeff Buckley song, and I'll be able to let you know. Aurora says, my favorite band is In Flames. They are Swedish. Flames. I haven't heard of them. But if you enjoy their music, that's what counts. I haven't heard of my Flames. Okay, Ballin the Hobbit, Jeff Buckley, Hallelujah. The original Hallelujah. Yeah. I'm not a massive fan of. That's the only song I know from Jeff Buckley. I love the Bon Jovi version of that song. Carlisle 195. You're talking to Mr. Orange? That's cool. I love it when you guys talk to one another and you converse with one another. Love that. Love that. Mr. Orange, he only did one album called Grace before he joined the 27 Club. Is that Jeff Buckley you're talking about? The original, Mr. Orange says, was by Leonard Cohen. Yes, it was. Of course it was. My apologies. Of course it was. Aurora, Mark Knopfler is a great vocalist. I don't know of the guy. Sorry about that, Aurora. Oh, okay, Mr. Orange. Mr. Orange says died at 27. Well, that's sad. Bannon the Hobbit says my favorite song is Bob Seger Against the Wind. I can't think of it. I know Bob Seger. I can't think of the song. I love so many songs. I love so many artists. I just can't think of that one. Mr. Orange, Dire Straits. Oh, he was the lead singer in Dire Straits. Ah, okay. Yep, I know now. Yeah, very, very tragic. Very sad. Aurora, how old are you? What, me? I am 40 years old. I am 40. Ballin the Hobbit. My favorite band is Talking Heads. Again, it's another band I've heard of, I'm aware of, but I couldn't name any of their songs. If you were to name a few, maybe I would say, "Oh yeah, I know that one," but I can't. I'm a massive music fan. I love so many different kinds of music. Aurora, Metallica. Not a big Metallica fan. I love rock, but I'm not a big fan of Metallica. I must say that. They've had a couple of tunes I like, but I'm not a big fan. Mr. Orange says the recent live version of Once in a Lifetime on SNL was amazing. SNL, Saturday Night Live. Yep. I did not see that. I didn't hear it. But sounds cool to me. Sounds cool to me. And the most important thing is that you enjoyed it. Mr. Orange says that is a Talking Heads song. Yeah, I did not see that. Aurora says I respect Metallica, but I prefer more emotional melody. Yeah, I always have problems pronouncing this word. Melodic. You know what you mean. Yep, playing. Well, my favorite rock, Alice Cooper, Bon Jovi, Def Leppard, Europe, a lot of 80s. A lot of 80s stuff coming up. I'm showing my age. I am a big fan of the long hair 80s rock and roll scene. So yeah, a lot of that stuff I adore. Poison again. Yeah, Mr. Mr. Orange. Poison. Nothing but a good time. Yep. Nothing but a good time. Poison. Love that song. Mr. Orange. David Lee Roth. Name a song. I know the name. Unless David Lee Roth was the lead singer of Poison. Carlisle 195 says, okay, dude, I've got to get to bed. Mrs. is kicking off as it's late. No problem. Thank you for being here, Carlisle 195. No problem at all, my friend. Take care, and hopefully see you tomorrow, Friday, 10:30 p.m. UK time. We're all going to be watching I Know What You Did Last Summer. Good night, my friend. Mr. Orange, White Snake. White Snake, that's, yeah, Here I Go Again. Yeah, Here I Go. I love that song. Bannon the Hobbit. David Lee Roth is the lead singer of Van Halen. Oh, he died recently, didn't he? I should have known that. Yeah, David Lee Roth, he died a few months back. Yeah, I should have. Unless I'm thinking, was that not Eddie Van Halen? Unless his real name was David Lee Roth. I'm blanking on that. Sorry, guys. Aurora says, Nita Strauss is playing guitar in Alice Cooper Band. I don't know Nita Strauss, but I'm so glad Alice Cooper is still rocking. Alice Cooper, 72 years old, I think, and he's still rocking and rolling. Carlisle 105, I will be there, dude. I can't wait to see you there, man. Can't wait to see you there. It's going to be cool. You won't be able to see the movie. You won't be able to hear the movie. Hopefully, you'll be able to watch it on DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, TV, VHS, and we can watch along together. Mr. Orange says, Black Sabbath were the originals. I love Ozzy Osbourne. My favorite Black Sabbath song would have to be the one Changes, but not the one Ozzy did with his daughter, the original Changes by Black Sabbath. That's my favorite Black Sabbath song. Bannon the Hobbit says, my favorite female singer is none. They all suck. I can't agree with that one. Female singer. Who do I like? I know no one's asked me that, but you know, again, 80s, my friends. Belinda Carlisle, Roxette, the lead singer of Roxette, who sadly passed away a couple of years ago. Maria something or other. Female vocalists. There's got to be more than that. Tina Turner. Nothing wrong with a bit of Tina Turner. Cher. Janet Jackson. There's quite a few. Bonnie Tyler. I'm a big Bonnie Tyler fan. Female vocalists. There's quite a few. Mr. Orange says best female rock singer is the girl from Skunk and Anzi. I don't know the band, so I can't comment on that one. Sorry about that, Mr. Orange. Mr. Orange, Joan Jett. Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. I Love Rock and Roll. Love that song. Aurora, Lady Gaga. Not for me. But if you enjoy Lady Gaga, that's what counts. Mr. Orange, Aretha Franklin. Yep, that RESPCT. Love that song. Belinda Hobbit, Roxette. Yeah, love Roxette. Yeah, the lady passed away about 2 years ago, I believe it was. Maria something. I can't think of the lady's second name. But I love Roxette. Listen to Your Heart. June Afternoon. There's so many. There's so many Roxette songs. Joyride. There's so many Roxette songs I love. Mr. Orange says Otis Redding wrote Respect. He did? Learn something new every day. Thank you, Mr. Orange. I did not know that. I didn't know. Otis Redding wrote RESPCT. I did not know that. Cool. Aurora says Roxette was Swedish. Yeah, they were. I say they because you had the lady who passed away and Purgisell. I think they're both Swedish. Yeah. The conspiracy trifecta says, "What do you think about Ghostbusters?" Oh, good one. I love that. I love this question. What do you think about Ghostbusters 2016? Are you looking forward to the new one coming? Before I answer that conspiracy, Aurora says McDonald's or KFC? McDonald's. What do I think of Ghostbusters 2016? I'll be honest, I've never seen it, but I've seen enough trailers to know I'm not going to enjoy it. Watching a trailer is not like looking at the front cover of a book. You cannot judge a book by its cover, but you can grasp a movie by a trailer or several trailers. And I have seen several trailers to the 2016 Ghostbusters movie. It's not, from what I've seen, what I've read, what I've heard, Ghostbusters 2016 is just not for me. Great question, though, conspiracy. Yeah, McDonald's, KFC, it's got to be McDonald's for me. Mr. Orange, Domino's or Pizza Hut? Domino's. Oh, Domino's. Domino's. I don't even like Pizza Hut. I think Pizza Hut, I think it's been quite a while, but I think Pizza Hut, I think their pizzas are dry. I think their pizzas are tasteless, overpriced. At least with Domino's, you pay 20 pounds for a Domino's pizza. You get a beautiful, gorgeous, lovely pizza. Yeah, that's an easy one, Mr. Orange. Great question, though. Domino's pizza. I don't even like Pizza Hut. Mr. Orange says, yeah, yep, passionate about pizza, same as me. Yeah, I am. But I can also very much enjoy a frozen pizza from like Iceland, Morrison's. But yeah, Domino's is, when it comes to takeout pizza, Domino's is the one for me. Aurora says KFC's chips taste like shit. I have. Are they that bad? Well, there you go. McDonald's wins. I think I've tried KFC's fries, chips, whatever. Fries, chips. I can't remember enjoying them or not enjoying them, but you know. Mr. Orange says homemade is the best and easy to do. I have had homemade pizzas, but not for a very, very long time. If you go into Asda, I'm not sure where you are, Mr. Orange, but if you go into Asda, which could be like a Walmart where you are, they can make a pizza for you, and you can, as you know, you can pick what you want on the pizza. It's like a self-made pizza, and I haven't done that in years either, but I love that because you can take off all the pineapple and have a proper pizza. The only thing I can think of, the most popular ingredient on a pizza that I don't like is pineapple. Anything else, almost anything else, I'm fine with. I'm not a pineapple fan when it comes to pizza. Mr. Let's see. Yeah, Mr. Orange says, I'm just north of London. That's good to know. Aurora, be right back. Aurora, this stream, I really appreciate that, but this stream has been going on for 2 hours and 26 minutes. I'm going to stop at 2 hours and maybe 2 hours and 30, 2 hours and 30 minutes. But thanks so much for being here tonight, Aurora, and all of you guys. It's wonderful. It's beautiful. Yeah. Thank you. It's my channel, but it's your show. Mr. Orange. Yep. So yep, I know Asda. Yeah, you would do. Mr. Orange says keep it simple when it comes to pizza. Yeah, I do. Pepperoni. Belinda Hubbard. It's 2 a.m. in London. Yeah. Another reason why this stream is coming to an end very soon. Yep. 2 a.m. Mr. Orange says either cheese and tomato or pepperoni. I like to go a little bit outside the box with that. Cheese and tomato when I was a kid. Pepperoni always. From Asda. Actually, no, from Iceland. And you'll know Iceland, yeah? Iceland have won awards for their pizzas, for their frozen pizzas, and they do really, really nice ones. You would think Iceland are paying me, wouldn't you? But I wish they were. No, Iceland, in my humble opinion, do the best frozen pizzas. All right, guys, we are 2 hours, 28 minutes in, nearly 2 hours and 29. Can't thank you enough for joining the live stream tonight. There is an upcoming event on my channel, as you're probably aware of, or if you're not, here it is. We're watching I Know What You Did Last Summer together, 10:30 UK PM time tomorrow, Friday night. Be there for that one, guys. It's going to be cool. And I won't be showing you the movie. You won't be able to hear it. You won't be able to see it. Copyright. If you have I Know What You Did Last Summer on DVD, 4K, Blu-ray, VHS, TV, on demand, watch it along with me, Richard, here at Movie Chat and More. We're going to have a blast. Pardon me. Mr. Orange says, we'll give them a try. Iceland frozen pieces, definitely give them a try. They're lovely. Mr. Orange says, good to meet you. Catch you again sometime. Mr. Orange, try and join. If you're a horror fan, try and join in tomorrow at 10:30 p.m. UK time. We'll be watching I Know What You Did Last Summer, but if you're not a fan of that movie, then obviously we probably won't be seeing you. But if you are a fan of that movie, feel free to join in, and we'll be chatting as well. We're not going to be sitting here watching the movie like this. We're going to be having a chat at the same time. Thanks, Mr. Orange, for joining the chat tonight. Decent movie. If you're available, 10:30 tomorrow. Well, today, technically. 10:30 p.m. And it's going to be the first ever live watch along at Movie Chat More. Okay, guys, 2 hours and 30 minutes, nearly 2 hours and 31 minutes. We're going to come to an end here. Going to end the stream. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for all your questions, all your comments. Thank you for talking to one another. I love that. I encourage that. It's so cool. Met some really new, decent people tonight. It's been great. Aurora says, see ya. Yep, see ya. Come back, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you soon. Thanks again. It's been cool. It's really been cool. I've enjoyed myself. Hopefully you guys have too. I have a scheduled event for tomorrow, and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see how we go. Last comment before I leave. Conspiracy Trifecta. Are you looking forward to the next Ghostbusters movie? Keep that question, Conspiracy. Keep it in mind, because I haven't got the time right now. It is 2 a.m. Yep. Keep it in mind, Conspiracy. Ask me that question again, and I'll give it more attention, because it is gone 2 a.m. now in the UK. Great question, and I want to give it more time. Cheers, guys, for watching. Tune in again real soon. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you all again very soon. Cheers, guys.